Welcome back to New England Living. I'm Rachel Holt. Up next, we're checking out the gorgeous deCordova Sculpture Park and Museum with the trustees of reservations, Sarah Montross. We're here at deCordova Sculpture Park and Museum in Lincoln. Sarah, thanks for having us here on this beautiful day. This is the largest sculpture park of its kind in New England.
Yeah.
What do you offer here?
At deCordova, we're about 30 acres of manicured landscape, specimen trees, but what makes us so distinctive is the sculpture here. So we have over 50 sculptures in the park at any time. Some of them are permanently owned by deCordova. A number of them change regularly. So we commission new works with artists. We bring large-scale sculptures from other institutions and lenders. So when you come here, you can expect both this incredible landscape, but also the season of change. New artwork, new conversations to be had, a lot of offerings for many different people.
Given that a lot of this artwork and sculptures are constantly changing, where are you sourcing them from? And what is the process like of bringing these huge pieces of art here to Lincoln?
It's a very local treasure, deCordova is, and yet when you come to this place, you're seeing artists from local to national, international venues. It's my role and the role of the curatorial team to be out in the world, meeting with artists, doing studio visits, meeting other curators who particularly work with artists in the large-scale outdoor realm, and source new and exciting work. Regularly each year, we invite a few artists to the park to make entirely new work. That means they come doing site visits, studying the landscape, meeting our staff and the community here, and they design and create sculptures in specific response to this place. So that's one of the most special ways I think we are responding to what artists need in terms of support, both financial and logistic. And then when the artwork lands, we're also adding programming, interpretation, education opportunities for those artists to deepen how their work is being understood.
And when you're looking for those different pieces of art, what are you looking for when it comes to the artists?
I'm looking for an artist who is expressing who they are and in relation to the natural world, saying something new and expansive. And I also want their work to be strong and resonant in the material sense too. Are they testing something new that they haven't tried before, that might never been seen before? We are celebrating and promoting contemporary art, so we want art to be responding to our time. We are a really accessible place, so we want our art to feel like approachable for people of all ages, from children to grandparents, and we think that art can reach all types and all people, so we also strive for art that meets people where they are.
Especially in the permanent collection,
Yeah.
it seems like a big focus is making sure New England artists are represented here
Yeah. So deCordova was founded in 1950. Since its origin and through the decades, one of its strengths is the support of artists of New England. So in the park and also in our permanent collection within the museum galleries, you'll find that to be really an incredible story about artists of this place spanning 70 plus years at this point. And what that also allows us is that when we're working with an artist in our region, they can physically be with us through the production of the artwork, when it is being installed. I like to think that when an artist is close by, they can actually go deeper into the ways in which their art can resonate at this place too.
This is a trustees of reservations property. How are you hoping to protect and preserve this land?
That's right. So the trustees believe in protecting and preserving special places for everyone forever. So we hold that truth here at deCordova. We are protecting and preserving this landscape, the grounds, the buildings, and the art collection. And we think about this care of this landscape in even a non-human way too. So like thinking about how this place is a habitat for the many species that are passing through, the plants themselves. So I think this integration with the trustees has brought greater awareness to the balance of this landscape, meaning art, nature, and people, and sort of keeping those qualities about it really at the forefront here at deCordova.
I'm seeing people of all ages strolling around, breathing the fresh air and enjoying the artwork. How would you describe a visit here to someone who's never been?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people come up to me or have told others that deCordova is their first museum experience. So I think that's really special that for many people when they are children or if they're not regular art goers, deCordova is a place that they remember as being very welcoming and comfortable. Just being able to enjoy the art but also having a place to rest and picnic. That also, changes people's memories of their experience with art. It's bigger than just an encounter with one artwork or one show. It's really this fuller experience here.
Why is changing the artwork out so important to this museum? Because you can only imagine the extra time and effort that goes into making that happen.
It is substantial to bring and commission new artwork. The commitment and that part of our mission remains really important to the sense of vitality here. Rather than being sort of locked in time and locked in a specific type of art, you can come here and expect to be challenged. You can expect to have a new way of seeing the world because you're seeing artwork you've never seen. But the land is also changing. We see growth of trees, we see different species coming through the park, especially through the season. So it's nice to keep in mind that it is not just a single artwork that creates change here, but how the landscape is in response to that. So really, I think the best art, depending on how it's sited, where it's placed in relation to something, what the background and what the surroundings are, that's hugely important to the realm of outdoor sculpture as well. It's really the placement and the context as well.
What is your hope for when people visit? What do you want their takeaway to be?
I think what I want people to feel as they come to this place, but also their memory of it, is how unique this place is. It's really unlike almost any other art center, art museum in our region. This combination of being in the natural world, kind of creating a sense of well-being and connection to nature, whilst also seeing incredible creativity in the landscape, is something that I think is super stimulating and also just creates conversation and creates kind of one's new way of thinking of the world. I think people have strong core memories of coming to this place over many years. People get married here, people have some of their strongest life experiences here. And so I think that the way that I think about deCordova is not just solely about the art, but it's also about life experience that has happened here. And so I think that people often come up to me and describe how uniquely special this place is to them personally and how unique that is.